What happens when you steal money from a chosen one? Now, in this example, I'm going to use a situation from my own personal life. In 2014, I tried to exit this reality 1 year after losing my mom to cancer, and Archangel Michael appeared and showed me that was no longer an option. So, after a 9 month long drinking bender, I decided to, seek help and healing from the spiritual community. So, I started working with, since 2015 to present date, I've worked with over 100, Reiki healers, energy healers, and shamans. And along my journey, I came across some fake love and lighters, people that were preaching Jesus and Mary, but behind closed doors were flying to other countries to sacrifice goats to demons to try to send death spells my way, and working with dark practitioners that lost their lives. And one individual that I ended up working with, she was so jealous of me, and after sending multiple death spells, some that were returned, and had her own, child exit this reality. Once she found out who my publisher was for my biography, she used her connections to spread a bunch of lies. And, these individuals ended up scamming me thousands of dollars over, the price of what it should have cost. And not only that, they didn't pay me any royalties. They lied to me about, how many sales I had, and basically swindled over $50,000 in royalties. And it just blows my mind, because this is an individual who was sending me death spells that were returned and had her own child leap off of a building. And that wasn't enough to make her realize, Spirit was telling her way before that happened, like, you don't want to do that. But her pride and ego, she read into my Akashic records and saw that I had a brighter future than her, and the shit I've been through and the things I experienced and the visitations from Archangel Michael and the soul of Jesus, it made her feel insignificant. So she started a smear campaign about me and spreading all these lies. And, it just blows my mind thinking that here's someone who's probably laughing behind closed doors that she stole all the profits from my book, but yet she was responsible for the end of her own child. Like, does that money, does it make it up to you? Like, is that an equal trade in your mind? When it comes to stealing money from a chosen one, let's say in her situation, she swindled all this money, tens of thousands of dollars from me, right? Whatever that money touches in her life will be absolutely 100% cursed. Anything she purchases with that, if she purchases a new watch, anytime she puts that watch on, negative energy will be protruding from that watch and causing hardships in her life. And that goes with anything. Buy a car with that money, that car is going to break down all the time. You're going to get flat tires out of the blue. Anything you purchase with the money that you stole from a chosen one will become a negative in your life until you get rid of it completely. So and that even goes with energy. If you steal a chosen one's energy and you manifest with it, anything that you manifested with it will be stripped from you, or will just be cursed in some way, shape, or form. Before you fuck with a chosen one, you might want to double think about what you're doing. Sometimes I think about the individuals that came up against me, and a part of me just wants to like put my hands on their shoulders and be like, don't you understand I'm responsible for what's going to happen to you in the afterlife? But that's all I got. Over 61,000 followers on TikTok. Greatly appreciated. Check me out on Instagram at AshSam888, YT, Ash Samborski, Saved by an Angel. Hit that like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. I'll get this fucking mosquito off my head. Fucking parasite. Like the fuckers sending me black magic. Hit that like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.